Hello friends and welcome back to Generation Pixel, and today, well, it's that time of the month where the retro.co.uk send out my video game or my retro video game loot box. And you know what, I've got a funny feeling this month, deep down in my bones, that this week, or this month at least, will be a very special one. So if you want to see what's inside the box, just wait until after the titles. So it's time to reveal the retro.co.uk video game subscription loot box, and are you ready? Because here it is. Yeah, exactly, absolutely nothing. Now, don't get me wrong, I did check on the day that I was expecting a payment to come out the bank account for this service, and no money had been taken. So I gave them a day and checked again, and still no money had been taken. So one more day, no money had been taken, and I decided to check on the account. So I went online, went to the retro.co.uk, checked my subscriptions to find that they had suspended it. This took me by surprise, as I had no idea they were going to suspend this service for me. So of course you do what anyone else would do, and you contact them through the Contact Us button, and I left a simple message: "Hi, my subscription has been suspended, could you please let me know why?" And the response I got was nothing. After a whole day. So on the next day, on the same thread, I asked again why had they suspended my subscription, and the response I got was nothing yet again. So again, for the third time, I requested again if someone could give me some information as to why my subscription had been suspended. And eventually someone came back to me. And this time they got back to me via email, and the email said quite simply, "Sorry, we have no idea why your subscription has been suspended. We have looked into it, there is no problems with payments or anything, so I'm going to dig a little deeper." So I let them dig a little deeper for another couple of days, and then asked again if I could have an update, and then the day after asked again if there was any update on the update request. But as of yet, still no response from the retro.co.uk. So you might be a little disappointed that I won't be unboxing a retro.co.uk loot box for video games today, but don't worry, I came prepared because I had something else planned. You see, I've got a feeling why they suspended the account, and that's because the day after I received my first loot box, the retro.co.uk sent out an email to myself asking me to rate them on Trustpilot. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Trustpilot is an online service where you can leave reviews of companies that you've dealt with. Now, if you haven't seen my first video, the first unboxing of the retro.co.uk loot box opening, then you'll know that I was a little bit underwhelmed by the fact that they'd sent 3 basically shovelware games that were worth nowhere near the value that you were paying for the loot box. Now, I understand, of course, they have to make a profit, but if you're running a service like this, you should be looking for games that are not so much expensive but a little harder to find, putting the resources of your company in to get the games that an individual might struggle to get. So as far as I'm concerned, it would seem that the retro.co.uk was a little bit upset with my Trustpilot review. Now, don't get me wrong, they got back to me straight away after I left the review and asked me why I felt that way, and of course I explained exactly as I have here that the games were a little underwhelming for the service. So fast forward to today, and no box and a suspended account can only lead me to believe that they didn't want any critical feedback, which is a shame because critical feedback's important in any walk of life. But fear not guys, there will be games on this particular episode, because you see, being so underwhelmed with the retro.co.uk the first time round, I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to select 3 games, hunt them down, and get them for myself. I will make sure that they're well under £10, so the profit margin is absolutely fine, and they're going to be games that I actually want in my collection. So for the first one, I picked up Urban Chaos on the PlayStation 1. Now it doesn't come complete with manual, but that's something I can pick up. And the disc is near immaculate, and for a PlayStation 1 game, that's pretty much what you're looking for. And this game was highly recommended by Lightsaber Samurai, so can't be that bad. Next up, I picked up for myself Hitman 2. Again, it's a great game, just don't have it in my collection at the moment. Well, I do now, but I didn't at the time. The disc is in mint condition and it comes complete. And thirdly, I picked up a game by the name of Project Minerva Professional. Now, I have never seen this game, I have no idea what it's about. It doesn't come complete, but again, the disc is in mint condition, so can't complain. So 3 games much more suited to the genres that I had specified on the retro.co.uk, because let's face it, the games they sent out, Eagle 1, Blade 2 and Time Crisis 3, which I have here. This is not RPG or adventure. Blade 2 also, it's a stretch, I suppose it could fall into the adventure. The disc is average condition. It come complete with the manual though. And Time Crisis 3, which is neither action but an on-rails light shooter. The disc again, average condition. I could possibly buff them out if I so desired. Don't know if I would be that bothered about it. So where's my conclusion? Well, my conclusion is quite honestly this. If you're looking to build your retro or video game collection, especially in the UK, I'm not going to talk about across the Atlantic because I watch many channels over there and they have many fabulous services. Over here in the UK, do not go for a subscription box, and I can only warn you against the retro.co.uk, not only because of the games that they sent. I mean, it could have been a bad month, I might just have been unlucky, but for the levels of customer service after that box, well, it's just not worth taking the gamble with them. So here's what you do. Once we can get back out again, and this doesn't age this video, does it? But once we can get back out again, hunt them down wherever you can hunt down games. But eBay, you will find deals. You just have to have the time and the patience and search on a regular basis. The games will probably be in better condition and you will know the condition before you buy them, and it will be easier to return them. But also you're going to get the game that you're looking for, and that's probably just as important. Now, I'm not saying if you don't want a surprise every month to go with one of these subscription loot boxes, but in my experience, I would strongly recommend you don't. But of course, I'm not you, and you have to go out there and make up that decision for yourself. But that's the rant over, and those are the 3 games that I picked up to compare against the retro.co.uk subscription loot box. But you know what, I'm happy with the 3 games I got, and I'm also probably just as happy that they suspended the account themselves rather than leaving me the hassle of doing it after maybe 2 bad months. So anyway, thank you again for watching. If you like content like this, well, it won't always be content like this, certainly won't be any more loot boxes in the near future. But if you like content about video games, whether they be retro or current, then subscribe. The subscribe button's always there for you. Throw us a like if you've enjoyed this video, and comment. Let me know if you've taken up one of these loot boxes. Let me know if you've had a good one. You don't need to let me know if you come from the USA or Canada, because I see how many wonderful services you have over there. But for everyone in the UK or in Europe in general, let me know, is there a good loot box service out there? Because I'll be frankly honest, this was the only one I could find, which was a bit disappointing on the whole. But anyway, thank you again for watching, and until next time, cheerio!